What's up guys, it's 90sJoePlays and today I'm going to be looking at some of the highlights from my channel in 2020. It's almost over, thank God. What a terrible year it's been. The world has gone to shit. We haven't been able to go anywhere, see friends and family. I've been on furlough for most of the year. Not having a general day-to-day purpose has been a bit tough at times, but 2020 is the year that I started this YouTube channel, and I played quite a few games. Yeah, 2020 has been a bit of a shit year, let's be honest now. But one of the distractions for me has been playing these games. You know, dosing up on nostalgia, diving into the past, playing some classics and then playing some games that I've missed as well, which are far from classics. And it's been great fun. You know, I started the channel back in July. I've stuck with it for longer than I thought I would. Thank you to anyone who's watched any of the videos. Thank you to anyone who's watched all of the videos. It's pretty impressive. But in case you haven't seen any of them, or in case you haven't seen some of them, this is a bit of a rewind of what happened on my channel in 2020. 2020 is always going to be remembered for being a catastrophically bad year. Obviously, I started this channel as a distraction, but you know, there was no escape from the realities of 2020. There were constant reminders everywhere, wherever I looked in games. Here's a few prime examples. He's just sneezing right at me. No wonder I'm returning it to him. That's why you should be wearing a mask, you selfish bastard. You should be self-isolating if he's got symptoms. Not observing social distancing at all. His beak is in its mouth. God, they're standing so close. 2 meters. Oh my god, Boris might have to face COVID-19 in the final. He's gonna fail. He's not gonna do well.
That's how the cabinet minister got his trousers back.
Oh, Tories, can't you go one day without embarrassing yourself? I mean, Santa is pretty high risk. He probably shouldn't be going out and about anyway. He should really be self-isolating.
Take a look.
See, if Sully can put a bag on his head to scare for your electricity needs, then you can wear a mask to the Tesco's. Well, this is the closest to a beach I'm going to get this year.
No?
They're taking advantage of the Eat Out to Help Out scheme.
Perfect.
I mean, you said it's perfect, but Gavin Williamson would have downgraded that to not very good.
And I have to go to work?
Worst day ever. You can tell this isn't set in 2020 because he'd be working at home or furloughed like I am. This is what lockdown is making me do. Damn you 2020. I think only now it's all hitting me, now that I'm playing Shrek's Treasure Adventure. How did that fall apart then? That's just a visual representation of my life. Could be worse. If it was made in 2020, he'd probably be dabbing. So, yeah, bloody yules. I mean, if you're sneezing like that, you should really be wearing a mask. He clearly doesn't care about the rest of us. Is he wearing a tinfoil hat? He's definitely a conspiracy theorist. He probably thinks that will save him from 5G. There you go, he's senselessly destroying machines just like the 5G conspiracy theorists. I'd say he's probably a bit more intelligent, to be honest with you. There's so many orders. Is this the Amazon warehouse? I was hoping I could find Jeff, ask him where all the tax is that he hasn't paid.
We all hate you, Jeff! You're a cocksucker!
But most of the time I have been able to escape 2020 and the outside world. I've managed to kind of live in this 90s and noughties kind of bubble. I've managed to escape the reality into a better fantasy. And for the most part, dosing up on the nostalgia of that era of gaming has given me quite a lot of laughs. There's plenty of examples of that, but here are a few. it's 90sJoePlays. One long advert. I don't think this has actually had any effect on me wanting to buy M&Ms or eat M&Ms. Good. It's a long loading screen, it gives me a chance to chew. They look like something out of a horror film.
Keep the cross button depressed if you want to change the object.
Depressed? Keep the cross button depressed.
Open the door.
You're pathetic.
To
You'll never
release the
amount to
object.
anything. I think my cross button is suitably depressed now.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Pikachu on crack. I mean, I kind of want to keep it to whatever language you guys are speaking. That sounds more fun. I will go for English. So edge.
I've been doing this 10 stinking years. Back and forward,
Wow, that's so meta. Should really join a union, shouldn't you? You know what? I'm gonna go on strike with you, buddy. But you know, Crash is a dirty capitalist. He doesn't take kindly to a communist like you. So.
Yep. I just have
Probably off his face then.
No? Well, if you're sure, better be...
Ravenclaw. Oh, okay. Okay, it's 50 tokens to get a life. Really, I need to get a life, but I don't have 50 tokens, so... Guess I'll keep doing these YouTube videos.
It's a wedge-shaped robot, a very popular shape, allowing them to
A
drive
very
in under
popular
other
shape.
robots.
It's the shape
armed
that
with
all
a
the
large
kids
electric
like.
hammer, weighty enough to give most robots a heavy battering.
Oh my god, he was definitely drunk when he recorded that. Who was making these noises? I think it's making the noises of whoever would be playing this game.
First-year students may not compete in Quidditch. In
What's the
your
coincidence
case,
that
might
that sport
overlook
I've just
that
heard
rule.
about?
Hurry along to the
Oh my
Quidditch
god!
match. Your
I've
first match
literally
against
just caught
Hufflepuff is
one
about
thing
to
on
start.
a broomstick, and all of a sudden I'm going to be playing a match of Quidditch. He's only just learned about this sport. His eyes are going insane. He's clearly having some sort of epileptic fit. Let's just leave him to it, I think. Pixasso? No, that doesn't work. It's meant to be Picasso, but pixels. Oh my god, what the hell is that? Is that Turkey? Oh, what the hell? It's bothering me how unstraight his tie is.
I'll double back and watch the entrance. You better go on and rescue Hedwig.
Why is he watching the entrance? It's probably one of my catchphrases on this channel. I don't remember much about it. Don't remember much about this game, but I don't really remember. And I can't really remember what happened, to be honest. One that I don't remember as much about.
I have no memory of this place.
Where is your god now?
Now that's just plain rude.
Yeah, I guess so.
Whoa, you bumped me there.
Okay, I should probably stop. Shit. Is he just luring me into a trap?
Future of our civilization is in my hand.
Oh, crap.
Are they from Warsaw by any chance? I bet they've given their robot a good polish. Polish? No, sorry.
Find me directly when you are finished in La Toilette. There's more we need to discuss.
They have to try and convince you that, yeah, he's definitely French. So he just throws in the occasional phrase that's basically English anyway.
Press the cross button to cast
I
the
always find it really
from your
strange when
wand.
games
Stop the
call it
wretched
the
things.
cross button. You know, that's meant
Watch
to be
out for those
shaped,
poisonous
but
snail
it's the
trails.
X button. It's an X. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is really erotic. Oh my god, it's so kinky. Look at Crash's face. He just turns away. He's like, I've had enough of seeing this.
I would never do that. I could never kill everyone.
Oh my god. Level short ass. Oh my god, how high did he jump then? He's literally gone flying. He's just gonna keep repeating that dialogue, isn't he? Oh my god, shut up. He's still saying it. Maybe he's a robot. It's malfunctioning. Why did you jump
I see
down
you
there?
rescued Hedwig.
Your name, Joey.
No,
I mean, it kind of actually is.
Call you Slowy Joey.
that's not my name.
What
It
was
is your
that,
name.
Slowy?
Sounded like a concerned parent, Mel, but She must be so cold. She's gonna get the sniffles like I have right now. Look at his face.
When this is over, I say we perform a few experiments with bodies.
Must be so degrading for this actress's career.
Oh dear, Harry!
Dear Harry. Oh my god, why the long face? He's so lifeless, it's great.
Now we'll show this twit who the real wizards are.
This bloody twit. Oh, it's the Theresa May building. It's going to take someone's eye out with that. They don't seem fussed at me. I probably don't need to be doing this. Just allergy bullying them. I mean, I learned how to allergy bully because of Peter Rabbit, so...
Your fate was sealed the moment you stood against the mistake.
Stop pissing everywhere. How has he got enough weed for all these snowballs? It's like a dog, isn't he? Going on a walk. Just lets out a tiny bit at a time. God, look at those hips. More like nearly headless thick. Oh, there we go. How low can you go? Oh no! Come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes! Come on! He's in the pit! Yes! Oh, thank God. Look at those steps. Oh, H would be proud.
Sorry about the crates. I'm having some things put into storage and the delivery people haven't been yet.
Damn you, Hermes. Come on. Fossy's not looking. Oh my God. Those noises are so horrible. Some sort of independent body, like Ofsted, really needs to look into this school. Oh my God, where are they? See, the map makes no sense. Are they behind me? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. He went through the platform then. That guy's still there. I think a steward needs to check on him. He doesn't seem to be moving.
Men like Botticelli, Sir Isaac Newton, Victor Hugo.
90sJoePlays. Jesus Christ, that is not good posture. She's like a Zed, pecking his face off. Oh God, a chiropractor. Yeah, very good.
To help collect some of the more difficult canuts.
You're being a difficult canut. I've come to South Park to have myself a time. I'm not surrounded by friendly faces. Just a humble folk without temptations. God, there's way too much going on. I'm so overstimulated. He's just having a staring competition with him, with Darth Sidious. He looks so unfazed. He was standing his ground for a while. What the hell has happened? Is he dead now? I don't know what the story is. He probably is dead. Right, well, I've been 90sJoePlays. So it seems the tanks don't actually attack you, it's just that they shit out loads more enemies. I mean, I'm fairly sure that's the biological explanation that they're shitting them out. Is Santa like an evil boss?
You're on the list.
I've defeated most of the pieces, Harry.
Oh, for God's sake, what a bloody liability. He's just having a little nap.
Oh, Ron, are you alright? Harry.
She just did not sound like she cared then. Oh my God, I think I might actually die. Imagine this being the last thing you see before you die. They have some mighty fine eyebrows there. Oh my God, this is so suspicious. The noises he's making are so weird. That's an old geezer, right? Yeah, very good. So if you have been watching my videos this year, you probably have noticed that I shoehorn quite a lot of memes into my videos, the vast majority of which do tend to be Simpsons related. It was such a massive part of my childhood and my upbringing that there's so many examples in day-to-day life where I can kind of connect the dots and just piece it together with a Simpsons reference. But yeah, not just the Simpsons, plenty of other examples as well. And here are a few of them right now.
And I asked the clerk which is the one every boy wants. You got me.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, that's one fine looking. Why doesn't mine look like that?
Jesus Christ, that fish just exploded.
Larry?
Are you alright?
I will not rest until they're all dead.
I'm gonna find. And I'm gonna kill. Every last one.
You can run me down if you want, but he's just gonna keep getting back up again, because Shrek doesn't let life get him down, even when he's down. It's kind of inspirational in a way.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
God, they're really speeding through the start of the story, aren't they? They haven't even done the I'm a what?
You're a wizard, Harry. I'm a what?
But I can continue throughout the level, or I could trade it all in for what's in the box.
Or you can trade it all in for what's in this box.
The box! The box!
You did not make it, game over. Santa is dead.
That wasn't very Christmassy.
Oh my god, what are they doing?
Good. And the coach won't open the gate until someone wins.
Check out the identical looking people.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places.
It's telling me to go into a wall. Okay, if you insist. But it's a mailbox that's alive.
It's been 9 years since Judy died.
Who's unlocking all these doors? And don't say magic.
Yeah. Well, whenever you notice something like that, a wizard did it.
It's not like we're on the verge of a scream shortage or anything.
A scream shortage? Oh, I know someone you can contact.
Slide to the left. Slide to the right.
Oh yes, there we go. Clear Crash Bandicoot rip-off there. It's nowhere near you.
Claro que não pode.
I'll try spinning. That's a good trick.
He jumps as high as he is.
You want to get high? What's the naughtiest thing you ever did? Oh, goodness me. I have to confess, when me and my friends sort of used to run through the fields of wheat.
He's so off his face, he's just seeing invisible enemies. Here we go. This is a different way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is crazy, the music. It's just not a dark situation at all.
See, the longer the note, the more dread.
Is this a crossover with Star Wars or something?
What is this? A crossover episode?
It's a really shit version of the boulder from Crash Bandicoot.
So, you, changing a lot?
Oh, yeah.
So what are you changing?
Everything. The font, the words, the name, the stuff.
Cool.
It's ridiculous. It looks like Boris when he was like going down the zip line. Next time around, I'm actually going to put Boris in the machine. See if that helps.
And a yellow pad. What a handsome lad.
Old school bosses are so stupid. They'll attack you and then all of a sudden they'll do something stupid like that. It sounds really vulnerable. I mean, I think he just needs someone to help him with his tactics. He's young cock. They're just ruining some poor farmers' crops.
The farmers weren't too pleased about that.
Oh my god. That crowd noise is hilarious. Jesus, how big are those hands? Where are the other turkeys? There's no turkey.
No turkey? You fucking idiot, Jeremy! You total fucking idiot! That was your job, you fucking moron! You cretin! You're a fuckhead! That's what you are! A fucking shithead!
So where was it, Potter? Within your own head?
This is great banter. It really is.
I'd bet off the clothes.
God, what is she saying?
That you want.
Call me thrice, and I shall grant you special powers.
Not once, not twice, but thrice.
Bouncy, bouncy.
Bouncy, bouncy. Oh, such a good time. Bouncy, bouncy. Shoes all in a line.
It's another culture minigame.
You're joking. Not another one? Oh, for God's sake, I can't stand this.
Shucks.
God, he reminds me of Lisa in The Simpsons when she really needs a brace.
The big book of British smiles.
Oh my god, I've seen that outhouse before.
Somebody once told me the exit to the dungeons is blocked by a horrendous set of curses.
Aku Aku does nothing against the nitros in this game, so why have they given me one? It's kind of pointless.
My eyes. What have I got? Do nothing.
The most epic battle of all time. Oh. Who won then? Jesus Christ, that was literally like a photo finish.
What a cheat!
I mean, I'm pretty sure he went over the line first then.
See all that stuff in there, Homer? That's why your robot never worked. Bubsy Bobcat!
Are we the baddie?
That was one long intro sequence.
This is great! And all I've done is enter my name!
You can't run in a straight line. Or maybe it's my controller. No, it's Harry who is wrong. Am I gonna give up?
Never.
In the words of Daniel Bedingfield, I've got to get through this. And again, Daniel Bedingfield probably never played bloody KO the Kangaroo.
You're on the list.
I'm on the list. Well, that goes against GDPR because I never signed up, mate.
This is called walking.
Walking. See, then it came back like 5 years ago for a few years, and then it got axed again. So.
Has he given you another series?
No, he won't give me one.
Give him another series, you swine.
Yeah, give me another series, you shit.
Harry Shred.
If you get hit, it's your own fault.
Okay, then I'm gonna start kicking air like this. And if any part of you should feel that air, it's your own fault.
I did not realise it was a Shrek PS1 game. So yeah, I'm doing it thinking about the memes, to be honest with you.
Shrek is love, I say. Shrek is life.
They don't even have music class at the school. Like, how has he learned how to play the recorder so well? The only instruction he needed to give was
Put it in H!
God, the way the music just looped then. You just fell on a spike. I'm gonna have to start reusing memes for this one.
What? Little pierced my foot on a spike.
At times like this, I guess all you can do is laugh.
How do I play the tune? Oh, Jesus Christ. He did not like the music.
Simpson, Homer Simpson, he's the greatest guy in history. From the town of Springfield, he's about to hit a chestnut tree.
You'll have to go on alone, I'm afraid.
They could have halved it. She's so useless. She's just like...
I just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you.
The dare looks so sad.
His eyes look sad.
But yeah, often the memes are just to overlook how bad the game is. Honestly, one of the main reasons for starting the channel was to kind of explore some of the classic games from the era. But also a little bit of that was to play some games which I knew wouldn't have aged very well. And even in the really terrible games from that era of gaming, there's still quite a lot of charm. But honestly, I played some shocking games on the channel. None more shocking than the following ones. Am I going to regret playing this? The way the blue environment is moving as I drive along, it's kind of making me feel a bit ill. Yeah, I'm very, very glad this is the first time I played this game, because if I played this when I was a kid, my childhood would have ended there and then. Oops. Uh-oh. What the hell happened there? Just shaking its head at me, or maybe it's shaking its head at the game, because it's like, I did not want to be in this game. Sorry, we haven't programmed this far. We didn't program a wall, we'll just kill you instead. I was nowhere near the puddle. God, this game is tedious. The only reason I've heard of this is because it's on lots of people's worst PS1 game lists. Clause for alarm. Like cause. Ugh, the puns are awful. Honestly, so hard to turn. It's another one of those really awkward 360 turning games instead of turning left and right. Because the environments are that blocky and ugly, I think they kind of have to give you arrows, because otherwise you just wouldn't have a clue where you're going. Seriously, whose idea was it to have such horribly clashing, contrasting colours? Oh my god. What the hell just happened to my eyes? Is this going to give me a seizure, this game? Oh my god, he's on acid. Why does he look so proud to be presenting this game to us? Claustrophobic. Oh god. I know this is incredibly early PS1, but this can't have been what they thought was acceptable to release. Sorry, but if your parents brought you this game when you were a kid, you were not loved as a kid. So tempting. So tempting. No, come on. Currently this game has no redeemable quality. Pause. Of course there's another bloody cat pun. This is so much worse than I could ever have thought it would be. I refuse to believe this was a real game. Who thought that just adding a few random, horrible, chalkboard style noises together would make a great soundtrack? You know what? I think the M&Ms game is an actual masterpiece. I'm starting to think this YouTube channel was a mistake. Oh my god. Oh my god. I knew it was made of a big pile of shit. I regret it all.
To tell us to kill.
But that makes no sense.
I didn't hear what he said then. The trolley was making so much noise.
This door is locked.
What is with that noise? The way she moved forward then, that's hilarious. She just slid forward. It's so hard to take this game seriously.
I think that's enough.
He thinks that's enough as he goes and gives him a horrible concussion. I think because she's stood on him. I can't track him, she's literally stood on his leg. Kind of reminds me a bit more of Croc, to be honest with you. Like a budget Croc with the tail whip. Oh no, my Dreamcast. Oh no, it's reset my Dreamcast. This is going well so far. God, what is this? Oh my god. They clearly didn't get the fundamentals of platforming right. Why are they adding more into the mixture? Oh my god, that's so hard to control. Manual, it literally says, every time you access the map, your game is automatically saved to VM, question mark, question mark. They're not even sure themselves. Oh no, I forgot to save after level 3. Oh no, oh my god. That was a stressful experience. What the hell? When he jumps out there, his arm span definitely gets bigger. It just knocks him over. Is there no like health or anything in this game? So if you hold on square, he walks slowly. What is the purpose of that? I'm starting to think that this game actually has nothing to do with Shrek, and they've just paid for the license of using the characters and the image in order to sell this terrible game. I'm going to go out on a limb here and just say I don't think this is part of the overall Shrek universe. I don't think this is canon. I know that might upset some Shrek fans out there, but I had to say it. I honestly didn't think it'd be possible, but this probably rivals Bubsy 3D, the ugliest PS1 game I've come across. Such a weird soundtrack. Was Smash Mouth not available? Did they think they were like too big for this game? But the thing that made me laugh on the Crappy Games wiki, one of the top reasons of why it's not a very good game, they say it's misleading because he actually saves Christmas and not the Earth. Oh Jesus Christ, look how shit this looks. Yeah, that's a very floaty jump. What is that thing? I know there were 2D platformers on the PS1. So late into the life cycle, it looks like it's probably on the SNES. It looks like one of those free games you would have got in like with a cereal box, like the Kellogg's games or something. Honestly, like I was saying, Santa's here to save not just the Earth, but save us from 2020. But I think really, if 2020 made video games, this would be it. Is this the worst game I've played? Possibly. Don't have the patience to play shitty games like this. This was meant to be a Christmas treat. It's hard to say which one is the worst one that I played. Oh, it's really hard to choose a king turd amongst those awful, awful games. See, I always thought it'd be Bubsy 3D, but then more recently I played the Shrek PS1 game and Santa Claus Saves the Earth, which were just atrocious games. To the point where maybe Bubsy 3D are better than them. So yeah, my worst game of the year award has to go to Santa Claus Saves the Earth. I'm clapping, really. You know, there's nothing to celebrate there. But it hasn't all been doom and gloom. I have also played some really good games as well, some of which that I remember from my childhood I really enjoyed playing when I was a kid, but also some that are classics that I never got the chance to play as well. So here are some of my favourite games that I played on the channel this year. Impressive control wise, 98. Something about this game is so like charming.
Come on, follow me, Crash! Stay close and do what I do!
I mean, I think that's an improvement on Coco, to be honest with you. What the hell? It just floated forward then. Oh my god. She's gonna freeze to death. Oh, the animation is brilliant.
No.
No. It could have at least said like, no, don't have the key yet. Looks like I need a key for that room.
Is there a way to get out of the dungeon without using the wizard key?
Honestly, I've really enjoyed playing this. Like, I've been pleasantly surprised by how fun it actually is.
Running, make like open.
Pardon? She hasn't had a morning coffee, that's why she's malfunctioning. It's all those times she's hit her head.
Right, this is a really big one. So do a running jump exactly as before, except while I press the button, make the
Okay, got you. That makes perfect sense.
Hey, can you repeat the part of the stuff where you said all about the things? The thing?
This takes me back.
And you do well to show me
Hey,
respect.
we've literally just met.
Just push forwards on your controller.
I don't break the fourth wall. Right, so that ghost gave me the ability to attack things. I don't think he should be around children. See, I think that likeliness is pretty good. What a fine specimen. He has no neck as well, like his arms are coming out of his head.
If it isn't the notorious Mr. Potter, it's Professor Snape.
Oh my god, look at his nose.
I know all about you, boy.
It's kind of making me feel nervous, just how much energy he's got. Oh good, another obstacle course. Because the best learners are the really athletic kids. I'm surprised there's not a big pile of kids on the ground here with broken legs, late for class. But then again, there's barely any students in the school apparently. They're just heard, not seen. Why is he walking like that? Is he shit himself? He's just obsessed with his own appearance. Oh my god, he's so hideous. This is why you should be wary of trolls on the internet, kids. It's literally John Flanagan who used to play for Liverpool.
So you and I must go to Diagon Alley together.
What? He's... The caretaker has taken me out of school. I mean, if they could just help me out, we'd be through the section so much quicker. Then I wouldn't die. Or worse, be expelled. That's a bit of an overreaction, isn't it? It's like when toddlers are having a tantrum. It's like, I want the stone. Ah! I can't not talk to someone in this game without giving them a little kick first. It's just the way they flail around for ages. It's so funny.
Not Lenny!
It's like, oh my eye, I'm not supposed to get car in it. Of course, away from the channel, I've done a hell of a lot of gaming. in general. I never thought I'd have this much free time in my adult life, apart from when I'm retired. But, you know, when I'm retired I might have arthritis and not be able to use my thumbs anymore, which would be pretty sad, because that would mean I won't be able to play the first Crash Bandicoot all the way through for the 100th time. This year's been a good one for gaming. I've really enjoyed some of the games that have come out this year, but I've also played a lot of games that I previously didn't have time to play as well. So here are my favourite games I played in 2020. I should probably add that they're in no particular order apart from the first one that I am going to mention, because this is definitely the clear Game of the Year winner for me, I think. And that's The Last of Us 2. There was so much hype around the game. There was so much kind of backlash around the game as well, a lot of which I think was really unjustified. Honestly, I don't think I've ever played a game that's had such an emotional impact on me. As soon as the credits rolled right at the end, I just kind of sat there speechless. Even like days and days after I'd finished it, I just couldn't stop thinking about it. Basically, if you haven't played it already, pick it up straight away. Of course, after you played the first game. So of course that was one game that was actually released in 2020. My next game was released in 2017, but it's one that I didn't actually have a chance to play until very, very recently, and that was Resident Evil 7. Horror films don't scare me at all. I've never been scared of horror films, but this game properly shit me up so many times. It was such a terrifying, atmospheric experience. Sort of game that I've never actually played up until this point. So I'm going to make a point about going through and playing a lot of the old Resident Evil games after this. My next choice was a game that was released a couple of months ago. I was one of the very lucky few people that I know that actually picked up a PS5, as shown in this photograph. And the game that I got with it was Spider-Man Miles Morales, which was so much fun. Obviously a short adventure, but they just improved on everything from the 2018 game. It just looks amazing. It feels so fun to control, swinging through the city. The next game was also released this year, also a PS5 game, but it's a game that was on every PS5 system, and that's Astro's Playroom. Even though it's a glorified tech demo, I was so impressed with how they integrated all of the new controllers features, like the haptic feedback and the adaptive triggers. Just really, really impressive, and just good fun as well. Just a fun, short, easy platformer that I platinumed, so that's always nice. The next one was also released this year, but technically not. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. My Switch library has been quite bare for a while. It was good fun to dive into the nostalgia of the classic 3D Mario games, especially Super Mario 64, which I'd never actually completed until I played it on the Switch. That was incidentally going to be one of the games that I was going to play on the channel until Nintendo announced the 3D All-Stars package in September. God of War on the PS4 is the next one. Again, another game that wasn't actually released in 2020. I know it's my 2020 favourite games, but again, it's a game that I didn't get around to playing until this year, and yeah, just brilliant. The amount of times I heard him say boy. And I'll give an honorary mention to Crash Bandicoot 4. I wish I could include in my favourite games of 2020 list, but there's so much about it that I enjoyed, but they just made it too hard. The hidden boxes were such a bummer. The amount of times I'll get to the end of a level and there'll be one box missing. That normally happens maybe once in the old games, whereas in Crash 4 it's pretty much every single level. The repetition as well, with the amount of gems for each level, and the inverted mode as well as the ridiculous difficulty towards the end of the game, meant 100%ing it was always going to be out of the question for me. But yeah, that was my 2020 review. Again, thanks a lot for anyone who's watched any videos this year, who supported the channel. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in 2021 for more. I've been 90sJoePlays. Happy New Year. Bye bye.
Sorry for the clip show. Have no fears, we've got stories for years.